My name is Charles Kirkland, and I'm with Keeping It Real, and I'm talking real movie stuff, and this time it's real TV stuff with showrunner Ashley Michael Hoban and executive producer Patrick Macmanus from about the second season of Doctor Death. How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you
Very good.
doing?
I want you to just talk to me all
Yeah,
the
but can we
time.
just
Your
hang
voice is,
out?
yeah, your voice is fantastic.
I'd love to just hang out for a while, but they're going to push me out in a few minutes, so
Let's talk about our show.
All
Let's
right,
talk about
fine.
Doctor Death season
Fine.
2.
Well, congratulations, Ashley Michael, on your promotion to EP and showrunner.
Thank you.
How's the work different as an executive producer than what you were doing last season?
I've been working with this one for a long time, and so I've been really,
That's the right way to
I've
put
been
it.
waiting. I've wanted to do this job for a long time, and I learned all of the right ways to do it from him. And so I don't know. I guess I feel like, well, there's this job is very difficult, and as Patrick always says, like, you don't know what it is until you do it. And I thought I knew, and I didn't. No one really can. But there's so much joy to be had, and there's so much. I don't know. It's like it feels like such an honor to be able to tell specifically this story.
Speaking of which, I must say I was thoroughly surprised that there was going to be a second season because it was such a wonderful way that it wrapped up. But
Mhm.
I love this that there is a second season. Um, but given the success of the first season, how much pressure is there to ensure both of you, that the second season isn't a sophomore slump for the show?
A huge amount of pressure. A huge amount of pressure. Um, you know, Patrick's goal for this series as a whole, as a franchise, was to have every season feel a little bit different, but still touch upon the themes of systemic issues in medicine. And
Yeah.
we got to really take that this season and expand it beyond what I think all of us think of as an American problem, and take it to Sweden of all places. The place where they give out the Nobel Prize in medicine is not the place that you would expect, corruption and loopholes in medicine. And that's where, I mean, we go lots of other places around the world this season, but that's kind of our basis for our medical story. And obviously this season we had that exciting and really kind of fascinating love story that we get to watch, and we really get to access Paulo through Benita's eyes and understand how he can move through the medical world by the way that he kind of takes Benita under his spell.
Right, and it's a captivating tale of, and I remember I didn't get into this first season until it was already done, and so I got the wonderful ability to binge watch the whole show. So it was a lot like that for the second season as well. So I think you guys did a pretty good job of keeping us interested in through the second season. Um, is what do you take personally? I mean, for me, it's like whenever I go to the doctor, I have to be very careful, I guess, about what the recommendations I'm getting. What kind of takeaways do you have from Doctor Death seasons 1 and 2?
You want to talk about?
Sure. Yeah. No. Look, I came a little bit late to the party of understanding what the show was really about, even as I created season one, and because it was only through the process of developing it with our team of writers that we really began to delve into this idea of systemic failure in the medical world, and one of the things that our production company, Littleton Road Productions, has is this: we have a philanthropic and a social action arm, and it actually grew out of Dr. Death season one. We had a campaign called For the Patients. Season two is entitled Safe Two, and what we were hoping to do, and what I hope that regardless of whether people go to our site and check it out, is that I hope that what they take out of seasons one and two is the idea that you can be empowered to take your health into your own hands, because you're absolutely right. So often we do everything just on recommendations, right?
Right.
And we don't have the resources at our fingertips to be able to help guide our own hand in taking our medicine into our own hands, right? And so what we've tried to do with both For the Patients and Safe 2 is to provide our audiences with the opportunity to be able to learn about the resources that are out there, to be able to increase their own health and safety, to bring awareness to the lack of equity that is in the healthcare industry, to bring shine a light on the fact that doctors are afraid to actually innovate because they're afraid to be sued, and also to empower people to speak up when they know that something is wrong. So much of season 2 is about these whistleblowers, and even though they themselves were complicit, they also found it within themselves that they had to take action in order to try to stop this thing. And so I personally hope that people take out the fact that they can be empowered in their own medicine. They just need to be given the tools to be able to do so.
Well, I'm empowered just hearing you talk about being empowered. So thank you very much.
No one's ever said that to me before. Most people say they have to take a nap. So I appreciate that.
Well, I think you guys did a great job, and thank you for doing season 2. I guess I'm looking forward to season 3 now.
That's right. Everybody should watch. Tune in. December 21st.
Tune in, that's correct. Yeah. Thank you for your time. And again, great show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
Good holiday. Good day.
Happy holidays.
Thank you.
You.